All right, in just a little more than 24 hours, the Ohio State Buckeyes getting ready to play Georgia in the college football playoff down in Atlanta. For more on tomorrow's highly anticipated showdown, of course, we want to welcome in sports anchor Nick Camino, because, Nick, I know you've got some thoughts on this.
There is a lot of thoughts on this matchup, Christy. Yeah, Ohio State and Georgia getting set to clash in the college football playoff semifinal. You mentioned 24 hours. In about 24 hours, we'll have the first game between Michigan and TCU at about halftime. That's the first semifinal. And then Ohio State and Georgia will play at 8 o'clock. That's the second semifinal matchup. The winners obviously meeting in the national championship game. For Ohio State, listen, if you're an Ohio State fan, this is what you wanted, right? I mean, at the start of the season, if I said the Buckeyes will be in the college football playoff, you would have said, sign me up. If I didn't tell you how they got there and everything, I know that loss to Michigan still stings. There's people still thinking about that, but you have to kind of let that go now. You are one of the top 4 teams in the country. You are in the college football playoff. I know that Michigan loss stings, but you have to forget about it. The good news is, it does sound like Ryan Day and his guys have moved on. They're focused on Georgia.
Playing in the CFP, you're going to be playing football at the highest level, and this is going to be an unbelievable environment and electric atmosphere, and playing a Mercedes-Benz, and again, playing in the CFP, it's going to be that type of atmosphere. Our guys know that and understand that, and that's what you're going to get in a game like this.
The other side, it's the top-ranked team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs. This was their practice the other day down in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It will be a packed house. I know a lot of the time we know Ohio State fans travel, and I expect them to, but I have to imagine with this game only being a few hours away from Athens, it will be a big-time Georgia crowd. We know that. But with Georgia, I mean, come on, these guys can flat-out play. They fly to the football. They're athletic. The defending national champs, undefeated this season at 13-0. They won the SEC, but they also have a lot of respect for Ohio State.
When you look at them on tape, you certainly see the talent. It kind of oozes off the tape, especially a wide out, the quarterback position, 2 really good protectors, and they got talented players across the board. A tight end who I have a lot of respect for. I think it's one of the best tight ends we faced all year.
By the way, Kirby Smart has done an incredible job down at Georgia. Now, here's the deal, okay? And we mentioned it a little bit ago, Christy. You've got Michigan and TCU. They're going to kick off at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Then Ohio State and Georgia will play at 8 o'clock. The winners will meet the following Monday in the national championship matchup. And, hey, I'm kind of daydreaming a little bit about what an Ohio State-Michigan final could look like. We really can't get that far ahead right now, though, because, I mean, Ohio State's got their hands full with Georgia for sure.
I don't know if I'd survive that one. I didn't drink through the first one. If it happens again, there will be wine in my hand. That's all I'm saying.
I think there's a lot of people like that. I don't know how many of us could handle that. I'm with you on that.
as long as the Buckeyes can handle it.
Yeah.
That's all. Nick, thank you so much.
You got it.